Hello guys, we're great again of Pinoy Vapors Forum. Today we will talk about the Taurus Mech mod from E-Pipe. It is an 18500 tube mod, and next will be the breakdown of the parts in close-up. So keep watching. So this is the Taurus Mech from E-Pipe. It is an 18500 straight tube mod with press-fitted 510 gold-plated 510 connector. And if you check under the top cap, there is this secondary center pin for the battery connection, and as you can see, there are traces of paints on the thread. When I first got this mod, the paint is all over the thread, so at first I had a hard time firing the mod when I noticed that all the threads from the top cap and the bottom cap is also painted. So I scraped it out, and after scraping the paints out and check out the performance again, and it did very well when it comes to power delivery as an 18500 tube mod. So this is the bottom cap. With the bottom cap, you will see the Taurus Mech with the Taurus logo printed on the side of the bottom cap. And this is the lock ring for the switch. So if you are not using the mod, all you need is to thread the lock ring outwards, then when it's time for you to use the mod, all you have to do is thread it in, and you can now press the button, which in my opinion is very good, very smooth, and it is really very easy to press with your pinky finger. So this is what the inside of the bottom cap looks like. It has this O-ring as an insulator for the negative end of the battery. Also, you can see the traces of the paints. Parts of it I've already scraped, and this is the inside of the tube. Now you can see the secondary pin, which is brass that is chrome plated, also with the negative pin contact of the switch, which is also brass and chrome plated. So the Taurus mod came with a generic battery, ICR 18490 1100 milliamperes, but there seems to be some problem with this battery, you know? When I am using this battery, you can hear the rattling sound. That means the battery is not no, well, that is the battery that is rattling inside the Taurus mod. But when using an AW 18490, the AW 18490 fits perfectly inside the Taurus mod. there are no rattlings at all with the AW 18490. So maybe I would suggest that you will only use 18490 AW battery for the Taurus Mech mod, with protected or a much longer battery. I have this my vape, which is a few millimeters longer than the AW. Now to test fit it with the Taurus Mech mod, you will definitely see a gap, and you cannot completely close the bottom cap when using the my vape. So the Taurus mod has two vent holes, and it has this nice design on the sleeve, and basically it is a two-tone mechanical mod, wherein this is the aluminum, and oh, by the way, the Taurus Mech mod is made of aluminum, no? And the body of the Taurus mod is painted, has this rubbery textured finish, which is also good in my opinion. It is not slippery, and for two-tone finish, I really like the look of the Taurus mod. With shiny stainless rebuildable atomizer. Okay, next we will check the performance of the Taurus Mech mod, and that's it. Okay, so that is the close-up of the Taurus Mech mod. Now we will test the performance of the mod. Now this is a 1 ohm build, the Magnum rebuildable atomizer with a freshly charged 18490 AW battery, and this is how it performs. Now for the power delivery, it is kind of similar to the Prestige, but actually it's in between the Prestige and the Excalibur, wherein the Prestige is a lot better performing. Next one is this Taurus, then lastly the Excalibur, and then for the comfort of use, it really has this nice button, which is very easy to press. I've never had some misfire problems with this, but like what I told you earlier, when I got this mod, I really thought that the power delivery is very weak. Then I noticed the paint, the overspray of the paint all over the threads of the top and the bottom cap. So I scraped it out, and that's it. uh, there's this really big jump of performance, no? And the fact that this is an all aluminum tube mod, wherein it should have been performing very good as an aluminum tube mod. So that is one of the simple problem that I encountered with this mod. And for the looks, it is a basic tube mod with a simple design on the sleeve, and the fact that it has different colors. I guess that is what color is that? Aside from the black, it has orange, lavender, I guess lavender, and pink, and those are the four colors that you can choose from. And I really like the feel of the paint, the rubbery feel, which is really easy to hold. Now for the thumbs up, um, for the thumbs up, number one is the ease of use. It really is a very easy to use mod, and the color, as I've said, you can choose uh, among four different colors, no? The orange, the pink, the lavender, and the black. And uh, very consistent power delivery. Well, as soon as you have already scraped the paint inside inside the inside the sleeve and the threads of the top cap and the bottom cap, and the switch is very easy to press. You cannot really strain your finger while using this one. And it's a basic design. It's a basic tube mod, wherein all you need to do is to pop in the atomizer, the battery, and then you're good to go. So those are the positives, the plus, and for the negative or dislikes, the dislikes, well, first is the included battery, which rattles inside the mod. Well, I think the problem right there is the battery, not really the mod, because the Taurus mod, I think, is made with an AW battery in mind. And the paint, there is this overspray, which I think E5 should look into when you remove the paint on the threads. After that, you will definitely feel the difference of the power of the Taurus mod. So maybe next time E5 will address the issue. And actually that's it. uh, so again, if you want to buy the Taurus mech mod, which is an 18500 tube mod, all you need to do is to drop by at any E-pipe store, and I believe this is retailed at 3,000 pesos, including the generic battery and the single cell charger. So again, this is Prince Rivera, aka The Great of Pinoy Vapers Forum. Keep on vaping and good day.